Hi, it's me. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going on an exciting adventure with this little girl named Emma. Emma was playing with her pet unicorn, Luna, in a field of tall grass. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and Emma was having the time of her life. Suddenly, Luna stopped in her tracks and whinnied. "Whoa, hey, Emma, do you see that?" she asked, pointing her horn toward the sky. Emma looked up and gasped. A beautiful rainbow arched over the field. "Wow, it's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow," Emma said. And just like that, she and Luna set off to find it. They ran through the field, following the rainbow's path until they came to a small cottage made of flowers. "Maybe the pot of gold is inside," Emma suggested. So she knocked on the door with her magic wand. The door swung open and a tiny yet friendly-looking gnome greeted them. "Hello, dearies," he said. "Are you here for the treasure?" Emma and Luna nodded, and the gnome led them through his garden to a wishing well. "Here you are, dearies," he said, handing Emma a bucket. "Fill this with water from the well and your wish will come true." Emma smiled and thanked him. She knew exactly what to do. She filled the bucket with water and wished for all the children in her town to have a chance to play with a real live unicorn. Just then, Luna nudged Emma's hand and whinnied, "Hey, Emma, look." Emma turned around and gasped. Right behind her, a magnificent rainbow had appeared. It seemed almost close enough to touch. "A rainbow bridge," Emma whispered in awe. Before she could say another word, Luna began trotting toward the colorful archway in the sky. Emma quickly followed. She didn't want to be separated from her best friend. As they walked along the bridge, Emma noticed that it was beginning to fade away. "Oh no," she cried, "it's disappearing." "We won't make it." The faster she walked, the more the bridge shimmered and shook. Emma took a deep breath and held on tight to Luna's mane. She closed her eyes and wished with all her might that the bridge would stay strong. And just like that, the shimmering stopped and the rainbow bridge was steady once more. When Emma opened her eyes, she and Luna had reached the other side. In the distance, she could hear the sound of drums and trumpets. Curious, she followed the noise until she came to a clearing. There, in front of her, stood a magnificent castle made entirely of sweets. "Wow," she whispered, her eyes wide with wonder. As they got closer, she could see that the castle walls were made of chocolate and gumdrops. The windows sparkled like jewels, and a delicious smell filled the air. Suddenly, the doors swung open, and a royal-looking gingerbread man appeared. "Welcome, Emma and Luna," he said. "I've been expecting you." Emma blushed. "You knew we were coming?" she asked. The gingerbread man nodded. "Of course. You're the heroes of this story, and I'm here to give you your reward." He stepped aside and gestured toward the castle. "Anything you want can be yours." Emma looked around in amazement. There were rooms filled with toys, games, and even a chocolate river flowing through the center of the castle. She couldn't believe her eyes. But no matter how wonderful everything looked, Emma knew she couldn't stay. She had to return home. "Thank you for the adventure, Luna," she said, hugging her unicorn. "We'll always have our memories." Then, turning back to the gingerbread man, she said, "I'd like to take these with me." She picked out some candy and sweets and put them in her bag. "And one more thing," she added, taking a tiny sprout from a nearby flower pot. "I'd like to plant this in my garden." "An excellent choice," the gingerbread man said. "It's a magic bean, and wherever it's planted, a little bit of magic will always remain." Emma smiled. She couldn't wait to share her adventure with her parents. She and Luna thanked the gingerbread man and waved goodbye as they left the castle. Hand in hand, Emma and Luna walked back across the rainbow bridge. When they reached the other side, Emma turned around to wave one last time, but the castle was gone. All that remained was the gnome's flower garden. Emma sat down on a nearby rock and planted the magic bean. Then she and Luna headed home, happy and tired from their exciting adventure. The end. Do you have a favorite part? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, you can help us spread the joy by sharing this video with others.